Welcome to the West Texas town of El Paso, the Sun Bowl and home to the UTEP Miners, and it's always a pleasure to come out this way, and we're certainly excited about the game we have in store. Today, these two teams square off in what should be an exciting Mountain West showdown. As we'll see, the Northern Illinois Huskies taking on a team that ranks in the top 5 in this conference, the UTEP Miners. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer alongside. Guys, we can't wait to see this game. Been looking forward to it all week. The Miners will get us started with the opening kickoff. On the run from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So Northern Illinois' offense takes the field to start this game off. Let's take a quick second to call out some of the impact players their coaches mentioned in meetings this week. Anything you guys heard that really resonated with you?
Yeah, I love when coaches talk about guys that bring it.
There he goes! Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. The Huskies, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. Got the first down and more. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Now on first down from the 43. Use the play fake, now to throw. It's caught downfield. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Northern Illinois back to work after picking up the first down. They'll try the run. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Wide receiver going in motion. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. And the throw out to the sideline, good for a few. Steps out of bounds just inside the 20. They'll mark him down at the 18. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. He's got enough. It'll be a first down. They've got it at the 12. And the Huskies kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. Makes the catch. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play in prime position for a score. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. They'll give it to Johnson. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big 3rd down in the red zone. Tries to slither forward on the sneak.
3rd and 1, everyone knows it's coming, but the quarterback sneak is so hard to stop. They just got to get 1 yard. Nice job by the offensive line.
Well, a really good push by his center on that last play, making it easy for his quarterback to just tuck the football, belly it, get low, and drive your legs.
Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? Tries again to get it in. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Keeping it on the ground on 3rd and goal. That defensive front just flat whipped them as they knock him down for a big loss. And now on 4th down, they'll try a field goal. Oh, and the attempt is no good. After the miss, no change in the score. So UTEP's offense will try to get something started with their first possession. And David, their quarterback hasn't always blown you away statistically, but he is a guy that the coaches trust.
Yeah, and he'll show you some flashes of why you should trust him, Reese. But here's the thing. This is not a guy that we're saying, go win me the football game. That's not where he's at right now in his career. Jesse, he's a guy that needs the others. They got to help him out. They got to play on schedule, not make those mistakes, and guys really play well around him.
Yeah, David, the one thing quarterbacks don't want to be referred to as is a game manager, but that's really more what this guy is. You're right. They have to be able to run the football. They can't turn it over. They got to play great defense. If they do that in this game, he's good enough to get this win.
And the Miners will call on their punt team. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. They're able to put a stop to that return right at the 30-yard line. The Northern Illinois offense ready to go back to work. A really nice job methodically driving down the field the last time they had it, but the missed field goal ruined the drive. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Caught in the backfield, it's Johnson. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. He finds a dead spot in the middle. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a first down. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Makes the catch. It's Rodgers. Turning it on. And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play. The handoff to Johnson. Can't get him to the ground.
Well, it's an offense that prides themselves on being physical. No mystery there. You need 1 yard, turn around, hand it off, let him go to work.
To the ground. He's got it again. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. The give to the tailback. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. And they'll pat the kicker on the tail and tell him to go give it a shot. And it's good from 58 yards out. We've reached a break. Northern Illinois holds the lead. We've put one in the books. Let's have a look at our game summary. The kickoff team is on the field, and we're ready to get this one underway. The returner will field it and try to set up his offense in great field position. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. UTEP has the ball, and the Miner offense ready to go to work. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. Got enough for the first down. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. Coming out on first down with the play fake. And he dropped it. It looked for all the world like that would be a catch, and he just got too excited. So now it's 2nd and long. Looking downfield, it's Locklear using the quick game.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
Unloads to the wideout. That's caught. It's Willis. And he was on his way, and they get him down at the 30. The Miners want to crank the tempo.
I know this isn't the start the offense wanted. They don't have any points so far in this game, but sometimes it just takes one explosive play to turn things around. And after that beautiful completion deep for the offense, that should give them a little confidence, a little momentum. They've now got to be able to score points on this drive.
Now the play fake. Fired just a little too long as the junior frustrated he missed that connection. Now facing a 3rd and long. Sends it back in motion. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Back open in the middle. Just across the 20 with a first down at the 19. And the Miners come to the line with a new set of downs. And with the completion out to the sideline, they'll pick up a couple. Tune in to the Ocho, 8th play of the drive coming up. Off the bootleg, wants to throw it. Buys a little extra time. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, UTEP. Sometimes you're hesitant to use your quarterback as a runner, not when your quarterback runs like this.
You dang right. I'm going to use him. I'm going to use him early and often. The dude can run so well, can make you miss. Do you worry about him getting dinged up throughout a game? Sure, but when you can do things like that, it makes your offense so much stronger.
And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. To the ground with the back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Last two runs got a big fat nothing. Let's see if they try to go up top on 3rd and 10. Fires to the right. Oh, what a spectacular layout and catch. Now on 1st and 10 from the 27. Wants to go up top on 1st down. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down. 2nd down coming. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. The play action fake. Throws to the wideout. Tosses it incomplete. 3rd down conversion's always a huge stat, and they've got a 3rd and long from the 27. Just keep slinging it. Got him downfield. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a 1st down. This Northern Illinois offense continues to move quickly. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Back to pass. Just can't pull the trigger, and the quarterback is sacked at the 41.
The defense just simply not fooled by the play action. Oftentimes, as an offense, you're hoping the run fake's going to slow down those pass rushers, but man, oh man, they had their ears pinned back.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. Caught over the middle. It's Rodgers. Right down the gut of the field. Touchdown, Huskies. And once he got away from the D, they had no shot at catching him.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times, touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
He'll try to tack on one more. And the extra point gives them a 3-point lead at 10-7. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
They've been talking about this one all week inside the MAC, guys. Let's give you a quick recap of how it went down. Ohio was able to come away with a hard-fought victory in Athens. It wasn't one coaches will point to the rest of the way as a perfect 60 minutes of ball, but it is a step in the right direction. One game, I know, fellas, but this could be one to circle when we consider the big picture there in the MAC.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. A very productive play until it was wiped out by that penalty, and they'll go back to work. Give to the running back. Oh, he's got some space. After that one, not quite so backed up as they're up to the 18-yard line. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Off play action. He hurls one deep down the left side. He's got it inside the 30. Touchdown, UTEP. Once he got some room, it was over.
And I think in the pre-snap, I think both of these guys were on the same page. They had a look defensively that let them know we can pitch this thing way down the field. I'm going to go run under it and make a big play for it.
Yeah, and when I'm the receiver, I'm like, I'm open, right? I'm going straight down the field. Throw me the football. I got the speed. I can beat this guy. You can tell they've done that so much in practice. They knew it was second nature, and they executed it perfectly.
And with the extra point, they're up 14-10. This offense prides itself on going after you, and they did with that long touchdown pass to finish off a two-play drive. He'll bring it out. It's Taylor. Rolling the dice and bringing it out of the end zone did not pay off. He's out of bounds at the 19. Guys, we'll see what the plan is for this Northern Illinois offense. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Looking to fire. Got it in the middle. It's Givens. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37.
Tackle is made at the 37-yard line. And first down.
Use the play fake. Now to throw. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31. The Huskies have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Negative play on first down. That's what a defense always wants. Quick release on the RPO. Out across the 40 and forced out of bounds at the 42. And now this offense is clicking. In the gun, looking to throw on 3rd down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Rodgers. That'll be enough for the first down, and they'll mark it at the 48. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. Looking downfield on first down. That's reeled in. It's Givens. He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the first down. Good, solid pickup on that play. Pocket breaking down. And it's incomplete, but there's a flag in the backfield. Let's see who the call's on.
Hold.
We'll repeat the previous down, but this time the offense has 10 more yards it has to cover. He wants to throw it again. Catch in the middle, it's Rodgers. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the first down. And the Huskies come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Fires to the tight end. We've got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Big loss on the last play threatens to knock this drive off course. It's 2nd and 16. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. They've got the screen set up. At the 20, he's got space. Huge game before he goes out of bounds, and now they've got it 1st and goal. And after that pitch and catch, he's already over 200 yards, and we're in the first half, Jesse.
Man, Reese, he's dialed in right now. He's really doing a nice job seeing the field, reading coverages, and finding his open guy.
Big guy smells it. They've got it down to the 3-yard line. Really well done on that throw and catch. Looking downfield, and time is running short. And here's a fumble way behind the line. Once that ball was loose, offense didn't have a chance. Defenders everywhere. It's a turnover. There is little that warms the heart of a defender like a strip sack. Even better if you get the ball.
And I like the awareness of this defender on the play because he knew he might not actually get to the quarterback and make the hit, but he was able to still swat away, use those long arms to create the turnover.
Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. Out of the gun, the inside give. and makes the tackle at the 23 after he got 10. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. Tough to beat a good half of football in a great town like El Paso. And this linebacker has left his big old paw prints all over this first half. He's been clogging running lanes and forcing turnovers, and even when he's not doing something that shows up on the stat sheet, he's preventing that offense from doing so. A young man with all-American potential. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at one of the most picturesque settings in the game, Sun Bowl Stadium.
Northern Illinois will kick it away to start the second half. On the move from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. UTEP has the ball, the offense ready to go back to work. Pulled and fired complete. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Trying play action. Got it in the middle, it's Odom. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Caught in the backfield, it's Davis. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Dropping back, it's Locklear. And they can't make the connection, and it could get worse. A penalty flag on the field, and it's in the holding zone. Let's get the call. That penalty moves the ball back 10 yards. We'll replay the down. Line getting set on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. A little too much on that one, just out of his reach. Somebody needs to make a play here. It's 3rd and long from the 26. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. And the pressure gets there, and down he goes at the 18.
For this defense, man, to get back into the game, we talked about it at half. They got to pressure the quarterback. They got to force some sacks, and they do it. On this first drive, they get to him. They get him on the ground. Nice job by this defense.
The Miners send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He looks it in and makes the fair catch, and they'll have it at the 32. Northern Illinois takes over as the offense heads to the field. That last drive will just make you tear your hair out. You get down inside the 10 and fumble the thing away. Under fire. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. They'll run play action. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Rodgers. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage.
All right, fans, it's time for some noise. It's 3rd down.
From the gun, the give, looking for room. He gets it up to the 37-yard line, and let's see if they're willing to gamble on 4th down. Kick is in the air. And the returner will be brought down. And the offense out on the field to go back to work. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Breaks into the open. Got the first down. Looking for more. He steps out right at the 40-yard line, and now they are in business moving toward midfield. Defense a little too jumpy there, and they got into the neutral zone too soon.
Neutral zone infraction. Defense.
The offense moved, but it was because the defender jumped into the neutral zone, and the offense will pick up the 5. Gives it on the option. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. And the Miners with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. To the air, it's Locklear. He's got the tight end. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. Off the play fake on 1st down. Fires to the wideout. Snagged in the middle, it's Smith. And he's brought down after a nice game. The Miners headed quickly to the line.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
Excellent job working through the air there, finding a hole in that defense and picking up a 1st down. They'll try to get it in with the run. They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches. 2nd and goal coming up. Back to pass. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. Now, after the incompletion, it leaves them with 3rd and goal from the 3. He'll ride his man on the option. Hard-hitting tackle. This is a really big play for both teams. 4th and goal from the 2. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. Absolutely perfect. The lead now 7 here in the 3rd quarter. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Boys, expect the unexpected in college football, and for some, this update could fall under that category. Jacksonville State just wrapped up 4 quarters worth of dominance on its way to a never-in-doubt victory, and that's really the standard there at JSU. They'll enjoy this.
He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. And it's incomplete. They were looking for the huge gain on 1st down. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Off the play fake. Pulls it in. It's Givens. Really short gain on that one. Defense all over him. Passing game very effective on 2nd down. What about here on 3rd? From the gun. Wants to pass. Keeps the play going. He wants to go deep. Couldn't quite haul it in. They almost had their first pick here late in the game. Northern Illinois will line up to punt it away. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. He's got it. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Just too much mustard on that one. Can't miss the target that badly. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. They've got a good chunk of ground to cover on 3rd and long from the 41. Now the play fake. That's caught. It's Smith. Smashes ahead. Brought down at the 20-yard line after ripping off the big play. The defense uses their 2nd timeout of the half as they try to get their act together. And the Miners have it with a 1st and 10. Looking for a man. It's Locklear. Makes the grab on the left. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. The RPO, it's complete. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's 1st and goal from the 8. The Miners are on the move. Looking to throw. Looking for the goal line. Needed one more turn of the legs to get it in there, and he's denied just inches away from the touchdown. He'll keep it himself. Defense coming through and knocking him down for a loss, and that'll be the end of the third period. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the fourth. They'll try to open this quarter by sticking it in the end zone here. They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. They'll run the screen. And they've got him down after the short completion, but they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. So on 4th down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. Never a doubt. And now the lead is even bigger. So after the made field goal, they'll kick it away and rely on their defense.
You know, it's funny, in an age where there's so many college football analytics and everybody wants to go for it on 4th down, at the end of the day, it still comes down to managing the game. Good decision by the head coach here in the 4th quarter. By kicking that field goal, you've now made it a 2-possession game. Your chances of winning this thing have now gone way up.
There he goes. All the way out across the 45-yard line. Mark it out of bounds at the 46. The Huskies just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Last play was a near disaster, now dealing with 2nd and 13. Looking to fire. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. Let's see what they find in the playbook for 3rd and long from the 43. He's looking downfield to throw. From the comfort of the pocket, he fires it to the right. And he's got it inside the 25. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Northern Illinois.
Man, oh man, when you got a weapon like that, you got to find him and you got to give him the ball in space. You have some plays on your play sheet, and some of them just say, that guy, get him the ball, let him do the rest. Dangerous weapon out of the backfield, catching the football, making the big play.
Ready to try the point after.
Is on for the extra point.
And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. UTEP has the ball and the Miner offense ready to go to work. They had to settle for the chip shot field goal last time, Jesse. They'd love for this one to pay off bigger.
Yeah, it just comes down to execution, too. Did a nice job out in the field, stalled a little bit once they got down to the goal line, so they just need to be a little bit more crisp here, Dave.
Yeah, and listen, I think the first part was the most important part. You got to put the drive together first to get down there. Now, when we get down there, focus on execution and getting 6 points.
Makes the stop at the 32, but he picks up 10 on that play. They'll snap this one from the 32. It's 1st down.
And that's a UTEP 1st down.
Caught behind the line. It's Willis. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. The play action fake. Had to get rid of it quickly. Good job to toss that ball out of bounds and avoid the loss. It'll be 3rd and long. Back to pass, it's Locklear. And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26.
Pretty nice as a defense, right? When you can go nickel, put 5 DBs on the field and not have to blitz anyone, trusting your front 4 to get the job done on 3rd down, and they do it right there, getting the sack.
And the Miners line up to punt it away.
On to kick it away.
Not able to popped the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. The Northern Illinois offense ready to go back to work. This is a game of swings and momentum and a great opportunity here after scoring on the last drive, getting a stop, and now you have the football back.
They're playing well right now in all three phases, and they're complementing each other. So now, David, it's up to the offense here. It's up to this quarterback to lead this offense down the field to get a score.
Yeah, and to stay aggressive, to understand we've had success, we got this going the right way. Now I don't need to change anything. Go back to your go-to plays. That's now got you some momentum back in your favor.
And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Got room to work. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. A chance to sort of put the defense on its heels if you convert a 3rd and long. This one from the 44. Got his man on the right. And he's brought down after a nice gain. This Northern Illinois offense continues to move quickly. Looking to throw on 1st down. Makes the grab. It's Rogers. He'll go out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 31 and a big pickup on that one. Quarterback on the keeper. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. They'll go up top on 2nd and short. Catch in the middle. It's Johnson. Makes the grab, and it's enough for the 1st down before he's dragged to the ground. And the Huskies come to the line with a new set of downs. Running behind that left side. He's all the way down to the 3. An electric run has them set up. So the opportunity with a touchdown here to take a 4th quarter lead. They're going to run it. Touchdown, Huskies! They move on top here in the 4th.
And this is a running back, guys, that gets better as the game goes on. Here we are late in this one, and he's still breaking off big runs. Impressive, making people miss, showing you the speed. And that touchdown gives his team the lead.
Getting set for the point after. And the extra point is good, and every point counts. It's now a 4-point lead in the 4th. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Oklahoma is lighting up the scoreboard right now thanks to a dazzling offensive display.
Snags a quick pass on the left. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Looking to pass. It's Locklear. Got the quick pass.
I just love the awareness there, understanding where he is. He didn't get the 1st down, but he gets out of bounds. He knows he has a timeout in his back pocket. So he's still putting his offense in position here to drive the field, score, and win this game.
The short hands. It's Davis. They'll use a timeout here. You have to be certain at this point in the game. Wants to throw again. Unloads to the wideout. And they couldn't make the connection on the long shot. So now it's 2nd and long. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. A deep throw as the clock winds down.
3rd and long, defense knows the pass is coming, so they're going to have guys with their eyes on the QB, but they are going to try to get to him with pressure, pinning their ears back. If you're on offense, you might be thinking blitz here.
And the pressure will get there. The sack. Down he goes in the waning moments. That could be a costly play. 4th down, gotta have it here. He's taking a deep shot. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Going the other way, and he's got room. The defense making a play to put an exclamation point on this one, and that ought to do it.
And that is a back-breaker. It's fourth down, though. Listen, you got to throw the football. You got to try to make a play. But the defense came up big in a big moment.
Guys, we'll see what the plan is for this Northern Illinois offense. One possession game, getting late, first order of business, just take care of the football.
So they call this situation 4-minute offense, where you're trying to run the football and throw high percentage passes to maintain possession and bleed the clock. This is a very difficult point of the game to execute at a high level, Dave.
Yeah, and listen, what you understand as an offense is if I get 1 or 2 first downs, this ball game's over. And that's your sole objective. Not scoring, take care of the football, get a few first downs, walk out with a W.
Running out the clock, a mere formality between them and a victory as we have victory formation coming. Looks like the offense will just take a knee. It came down to the final quarter, clutch plays, guys delivered, and they get the close win.
Yeah, Reese, big-time players make big plays in big games, and that's what happened in this circumstance. As a coaching staff, David, you love this. You know that you have confidence in your guys to go out and be able to execute when it matters the most.
Correct, and you don't know until the games, right? You don't know when those moments present themselves. How are they going to handle it? Great job handling a close game, executing down the stretch like they needed to.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.